Alright, let's go over the chords first. So yes, that is the F sharp diminished, good. So all of this stuff is correct, but to make things easier for what we're going to do, I want you to put this E diminished starting with the open low E string. So do that one instead. So what we're going to do is you're going to identify within each of these chord shapes where every third or flat third interval is. So you go through each note of the chord. Good idea. You can write it out, just say what it is. But so C is the 1, that's E, which is the third. So whenever you find a third or flat third in the chord shape, you're going to hit the letter O. That's going to put it in parentheses there. So go through the entire chord to see if there's any other E notes in the C chord being used. Highlight all those. So D minor, D is your root note. A, that's the 5. D, that's the 1 again. So F, that's the flat third, so you hit O for that. So basically go through all the chords you got and highlight or identify all the thirds and flat thirds by hitting the letter O. That's going to make it a lot easier for changing all of these into suspended seconds and suspended fours. So just remember to move this to the open position. So low open E is where you're going to start it, and then start going through all the chords that are there and identify all the third or flat thirds in every chord shape with the letter O. And if you have any questions with that, let me know. Okay, so this guy, not a big deal, or no need to use a metronome, I should say. You start getting comfortable and you want to try that, that's fine, but the idea is just getting comfortable with it. So running through it, a few times a day would be good. A few perfect takes, that is. So just moving one finger at a time. And go slow as you need to. Right, so specialized work for all this stuff here. So day 1 and number 2, the first line there, here's what it sounds like at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so day number 2. Actually, let's do that at 120. Should do that. That's our goal here. 120. Yeah, anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, day 2. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, day 3. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and the final step. $60. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 3. So to answer your question, I want you to have your pick over the neck pickup to make sure that your right hand is far enough past the bridge to be able to lay across all the strings you're not using. Because right now you have a tendency to be way back here, and your hand's not really going to be in a good position to mute. Your hand's over here, it's in a good position to mute. So that's why we're doing that. Gotta have all the strings not being used muted. Alright, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. $120. 1, 2, 3, 4. $150. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and there we go. All right. Any other questions come up? Let me know. I'll see you again next week.